Reverend, Reverend, is this a conspiracy? Crucified for no sin, an image beneath me, lost within my plans for life. It all seems so unreal. I'm a man cut in half in this world, left in my misery.
Yo, Sam Rogers, what's happening? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
The reverend, he turned to me without a tear in his
Sam Rogers,
eye.
Commodores, Wazza, Trevor Smith,
Nothing new for him
Wazza
to
the Chaos
see.
Crew. Love the name.
I didn't ask him why.
Trevor
I
Smith,
will
what's going on,
remember
everyone?
the love our souls had sworn to make.
Pantera. So
Now I watch the falling
it's the
rain.
Pantera
On
Cemetery
my
Gates, but it's
mind
in
can't
like
see now is
blues.
your. Well, I guess you
3KZ
took my
time or what?
youth
You know it. What's going on
and gave
anyway,
it all
legends?
away. Like the birth of
Slipknot,
a newfound joy.
Angelic, Justin
This
Parker,
love would end.
Drongo Brad, and
In
Chris O'Allen.
rage, and when she died, I couldn't cry.
Luke, what's going on, mate?
Within my soul, you left me incomplete, all alone as the memories now unfold. Believe the word.
What else is happening, legends? Gunhead, you bloody legend. Jamie Bryant. What are we all up to, anywho, on this Monday evening? Everyone just watched my Desi video. Let's go. I've got another Desi update, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait a couple of days. I'll probably do that one on Wednesday, I think. I've got a little bit of inside information. JJ, you bloody legend. Cleaned up after massive Queensland storm. Yeah. So my brother and my sister are actually smack bang in the middle of it now, in that part of Brisbane. Just chilling tonight. You got Biff in my room and the new 4K TV. That's it. Let's go. What brand did you get? What brand TV? How was the haircut? All right. So as you can see, I don't have a haircut. So the new hairdresser or barber in my area doesn't know how to do the haircut. And he said, I'm willing to give it a try. I was like, no, we're not playing that game. Relaxing in bed, waiting to fall asleep, looking up your vids. That's all. Let's go. Cunning linguistics. What's going on? Just relaxing. Not much happening around here today. Yeah, I've been kind of flat out today. Just got home again. Went and watched Jess's son play basketball tonight. All good. All good, JJ. What else is everyone up to? Any hoozles? Hey, last night was a banging live, guys. Literally blew my mind. I actually woke up this morning going, wow, just wow. Am I, absolute legend. What's going on? Yasko, what's going on, mate? There's my beautiful mumsy as well. I miss the basketball watching days. Yeah. Um, I haven't watched basketball since I was in my teens. But yeah, we go and watch Jess's son play. He's an absolute legend basketball player too. He's really good. He's 14 years old. He's 6'1" already, and so he plays like his team is like between year eights and year 11s, and he is the biggest by size, and his shoulders are like twice the size as everyone else on his team. But he's a very good sportsman. He actually played 2 games of squash before he went and played a full game of basketball, and won both of those too. Absolute legend. Sammy, what's going on? Mickey S, what's doing, mate? Just about to send the kids to bed. School tomorrow for the little gremlins. True. Oi, happy days, you bloody legend. Yeah, he loves it, you know. He's one of those young fellas that doesn't mind getting out there and doesn't have to live on the Xbox all day. So that's pretty cool, I reckon. 100%. Like he actually looks like a reserves AFL player, like a VFL player now, just his size. Had a serious testing day. Oh dear, my battles. Oh, why? What's going on, Karen? Yeah, 100%. It's few and far between these days. I find, it's hard to get kids outside. What's going on, Drongo Brad? Eating a double stacker, bro. How's your week? Yeah, pretty good, man. Been pretty flat out. Been doing a lot of family stuff, as you guys know. Got my mum down from Queensland, so we've just been doing, plenty family stuff, and yeah, it's been really cool actually. If you're lucky playing in 2 premierships, I never played in one. I know. Um, a lot of people say that. Do you know what? I actually played in 3. So we got into 3 premierships in a row. We won the first 2. So back to back premierships. We got into the 3rd year, and then yeah, we lost that year. So 3 got to play in 3 grand finals in a row in the first 3 years of football I played. Pretty lucky. Some people play footy their whole lives and don't get to do that. Update on my car break in. Police caught the thugs trying to cash in my stereo and subwoofer in cashies. How silly are some people? What got them done was I had my license number engraved to the sub and stereo. Very smart move. Very smart move. Hey, glad you got it back. Tough times never last, apparently, but all good. There's a saying around that. It's like tough times never last, but tough people do, or something like that. Mr. Reese, what's going on, legend? Chilling with guitar. Yo, Biff wasn't home last night, was out with family and ran out of data. Congrats to all the new mods. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Congratulations to all the new moderators. Once again, I know that there's a few people that are feeling left out, but like I said, over the next couple of weeks, I'll be reeling more mods out. But at the moment, we've kind of got enough. I think it's working pretty well. And it's kind of one of those, if it ain't broken, don't fix it type things. Upside, Nay, what's going on, legend? Oh, how good are double stackers? How good are triple cheeseburgers? That's so much cheese and beef on 2 little buns. It's just mad. Biff, did you see Pauline wearing the burqa in Parliament today? No, I didn't. I didn't actually. Nah, damn. I have been given moderator positions out, Mickey S, and you're definitely on the list, mate. And yeah, like I said, we will add more people over the next couple of weeks. I didn't want anyone to feel left out. It turns out a few people felt left out. That's absolutely not what I wanted to achieve. But yeah, we will give everyone a chance. We got enough tools in the chat. True. Can you do any lives on the Cali gang history, brother? I actually can. I have a little I have a little personal connection to one of the Cali brothers. Um, my family owned a fairly decent chunk of land in Glenrowan many moons ago, and we found something on that property. Um, and my family fought for years and years and years, but the museum, the Australian something museum, took control of it. Although he still owns it, but he's not allowed to have it. So I'll do a video on that. The mods here are great. Absolutely. Best mods on YouTube because we are the best community on YouTube. And yeah, it's just the best all round. So yeah, I after my Paul Punker video today that I did, I will be going up there someday over the next few days, and we're going to get out there and have a look. Now I know after that last video, I had a few comments, people saying, "Pete, you got to be careful, Biff. There's still a lot of police activity in and around there and whatnot." So, but yeah, we'll go up there and just no bullshit. I'll just be straight to the point with everyone, no beating around the bush, and just finding out what we need to know. You should write a book on your life story. So, Mr. Reese, that's something that I definitely will be doing somewhere in the very near future. I just feel like that my book hasn't got an ending yet. I feel like I need an ending, you know? Hey, thank you, Karen Sherlock, for the membership. Absolute legend. Yeah, there are lots of cops, but here's the thing, right? I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not on any bloody parole or corrections orders or anything like that. So I'm just gonna I'm going up there as a I don't know, bloody YouTube reporter. So there's not as many checkpoints. So Mount Buffalo National Park just opened 2 days ago as well. So it's a lot more freedom up there. Yeah, 100%. Like I definitely want to write a book. It's something that I will do. There's just so much stuff that you can put in a book. Oh yeah, and also guys, I've got my Patreon up and running again. For some reason, I was having a discrepancy with the Patreon staff, and they locked me out of my channel because of my last video that I made that I had to delete. And but anyway, I've been given access again. I've got a new Patreon video that's just been uploaded. And so if you guys don't understand why I post videos to Patreon, is because there's no guidelines. I don't have to abide by any rules. Obviously certain rules. So the problem before was the video that I did was geo banned. So it was banned in Australia. So it doesn't even matter if it's on Patreon. So Patreon is basically like OnlyFans, just people don't generally post naked content. So it's exactly the same. You can post whatever you want. And the thing is, I can talk about whatever I want without worried about getting any like strikes or anything on here. So that's why we're so don't worry, I will always be a YouTuber, but the really crazy stories and hectic stories that I can't tell on here, Like the last video I done was on the Pongsu. Now I don't know if any of you guys live in Victoria. Remember the Pongsu? It was the Korean ship that had another ship, like the ship that goes to shore from that, capsized. When it capsized, had hundreds of kilos of heroin on it. And then for months and months and months, I've got mates that actually found these and made millions off this. And people were literally walking along the beaches in Geelong and stuff like that, and kilos of H were washing up on the beach. And so um, I did try to release that video here on YouTube, and yeah, they were just like, "Yeah, no, we're not having it. It's not going up here." So that is my newest Patreon, and yeah, my Patreon link is in my bio. Biff, I would not make this up. He thinks all you do is play favorites. That's what he said on TJ's lives. Seems pretty quick to open his mouth about you on other people's chats. Hey, don't worry. Thank you for telling me that, but don't worry. 400 other people have showed me the same post about the same person saying lovely things about me on other people's lives and then coming in here to be my friend. Um, but yeah, I'll just keep it a buck all the time, buck fitty, and yeah, I'll just be humble, the person that I am. And but yeah, don't worry. People do tell me this stuff. And yeah, I just don't buy into it. Everyone's welcome here on my page, as long as they don't be nasty to me on my page or anyone here on my page. I really don't care. Um, but yeah, like people do send me that kind of stuff. I actually got a few messages from that live, and I told every single one of those people the same thing. I appreciate you. I appreciate you telling me this stuff, but I really don't need to know. Do you know what I mean? If I don't see it, I don't really care. And but yeah, you know, yeah, I know. Why can't we all just get along? I agree. I 100% agree. 100%. Always stay humble and kick ass. I think it actually really stirred a lot of people up last week when I said what I said on my live. That's my most viewed live. It's got 10,000 views right now because I spoke my mind when people ask me questions, and I did speak my mind, and I won't go down that road again. I spoke my mind. I only have to say it once. I don't have to say it again. And yeah, absolute. But thank you, was an absolute legend. And yeah, 100%. It's just and so I don't know if you watch, but so there was a couple of people that said the same thing on last night's live. Just be careful who you mod, and then reeled off a few names. And but yeah, I really don't care. Do you know what I mean? I'm in my 40s. I'm not in high school, so yeah, all I care about, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, is coming here on my page, making you guys happy. If I'm making the other creators unhappy, well, then I'm definitely doing my job, aren't I? Absolutely, absolutely. You are, you are, am I. So I agree. Absolutely agree. But yeah, look, I appreciate everyone in the chat having my back. Just shows we really are 100% the number one community in Australia on YouTube. I would almost say that we are pretty close behind, in the world, number one community. I think we have all definitely earned that. Angelic Night Owl just gifted memberships again. So swings and roundabouts just received one. Let's go. Yeah, true. Doesn't matter what prison you go to, Soul, the slot is the slot, isn't it? It's just the slot. I feel like I haven't told any segregation stories for a long time. Um, yeah. I could probably get into a banging story that I haven't told much. It was about, I've told little bits on it about when I got my attempted murder charge in prison. I ended up doing nearly 2 years in segregation for that. That's a banging story, that one. I love the way you are so honest and real. That's, I'm sure, for all watching you. Oh, thank you so much. And thank you to all the support in the chat, guys. Much respect. Douche, Bluetooth it. Um, but yeah, thank you. And sorry, Mr. Reese. Mumsy's doing well. She's actually in the other room right now. So yeah, doing really, really well. As well as can be. That is. I love this channel, Biff, and the family we have created. It's a real distraction from other things in life. And I agree. I agree. And a lot of people, so many people, g'day, Lorraine, so many people think the same. This is somewhere where we can all come, be ourselves, feel safe. You know, we can talk about whatever. We all are welcome here. This is like the best community atmosphere, 100%. And you know, you just have to read the comments in the chat. Everyone thinks the exact same. They love it here, and yeah, and I've been saying this a lot, guys. I never say my page anymore. I always say our page. Sometimes I slip up and say my page, and I soon correct it and say our page because that's what it is. Jonesy boy, what's going on? Oh yeah, last night was cracking one. Last night, absolutely awesome. What bike you used to ride, or did, or still do? So my last bike was a 1996 Softail. So that was the first year that they brought out fuel injected. Had a fair bit of work done to it. Was pretty tough. Um, yeah, that was my last good bike. Mumsy just said hi, Sam, and happy days, and everyone that I've missed. My absolute legend, Mumsy there. So true. Had a drain a day and just want to chat with real honest people. That's it. And that's why I do it. Um, you know, I had a chat with somebody that had something to do with our page not so long ago. And I said, look, I want to start doing more lives every week. And they said that, nah, you definitely just keep it to one live a week. And, but the proof's in the pudding, guys. Like the proof is in the pudding. Um, yeah, videos are absolutely awesome. We have awesome premieres where everyone here in the chat gets in there and joins in. But the lives are where it's at. And I have to say, if I have a favorite part of our YouTube, it's got to be this right here. And you know what? I feel that most people in the chat feel the same way. Oh, thank you, Upside Nay. So, my mum, I often say this. I have a 2003 Softail juice for sale. Bullshit. How much? How much? How much? I do like a Softail juice. Oh, 2003 was a good model too. Few extra bits and bobs what they didn't have. 2003 was actually a good year. If I remember correctly, I think that no, it wasn't. No, it was. I think 2003 was the 150th anniversary, maybe, I believe. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, mate. Aussie Matt. What's going on, Aussie Matt? Who else? If I've missed anyone, well, I am sorry. 18. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Proof's in the pud. That's it. 18's not bad, not bad. How many cubes is it? What engine you rocking? Exhaust and stuff. Have you seen Robert Maudsley's segregation cell in the UK? The nonce killer, they feed him through a hole. No, I haven't. I haven't. You know what? And Nay, I really try to include everyone in the chat. It is really hard sometimes, but I really try and include everybody, and I really try and make everybody feel at home here. I really do. Yes, 100 and modded for church runs. Oh yeah, nice. Hey Biff, what sparked your interest in ghost hunting? Um, so thank you, Chris64. I've always been interested in like things that need to be questioned, like paranormal and stuff like that. Had a few experiences as a youngster, and so I've always been a believer. And then, I used to do we used to do seance and ghost hunts and stuff, but we had very little equipment. And then yeah, it just happened one day. My son come and showed me on TikTok. He's like, Dad, have a look at this. This like 20-year-old girl was going through an abandoned building, wasn't even doing ghost hunting, and she had like 2,000 people watching it. And then yeah, the next day I just went out and done it. So the first live ghost hunt that I'd done, I had 16 people in there. And then I went the next day because all them 16 people asked me to go back the next day and do it. So I did. And I was at the old asylum in Marupna. And so I went back there the next day, had 1,600 people in there. So it's like 1,000% upgrade on my last live, and they just kept getting better and better. And some lives I would gain 10,000 followers off one live. Um, just crazy. So my best ever live. So that exact night on TikTok when I done my ghost hunt, so I had 2,800 people. It did not go under that many viewers the whole time. It went like way higher than that. But so I had 286,000 viewers watch that live over an hour and 56 minutes. And so on that date in my state, I actually had more viewers than Home and Away did at the exact same time, because that's the same time I was doing my live. So my live had more viewers than Home and Away did that night. Blew my mind. I was like, what the hell? Because at the end you can see how many concurrent viewers you've got, how many viewers you had all up. And I was just like, that is bonkers. And so that live, my mum's here in the chat, and she will tell you that I had 1.8 million likes that night. 1.8 million likes. Hey, no one said you. I didn't say you were a bad person. I also didn't say that you pick favorites. I was just saying that somebody else brought that to my attention, that was said um, in 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 that person's live, and they sent photos of it and stuff. I mean, it's undeniable, but it is what it is. I don't care, mate. Do you know what I mean? I can't make everyone happy. It, it's just the reality of it. So Amos Atkinson was taking people hostage, but his mother with her handbag. 100%. Oh yeah, true story. That's how. Oh, that is how Amos's mum. They had to get Amos's mum to come in and stop the armed robbery. He was doing a hostage situation, and she come in and started beating him with it around the head with her handbag. And yeah. Oi, bloody Codecraft AU, thank you for the membership, you bloody legend. No, I know you have been on my lives, bro. I'm not saying. I'm just saying that, like the other night, multiple people sent me picture messages of yeah, of you saying that I definitely play favorites and stuff like that. But like I said, I can't make everyone happy um, as much as I would like to. It's just not reality. But you can't call me out and I can't respond. No one called you out. I didn't call you out, mate. Like, seriously, if you can't just be straight up and honest and say that you did say that, because I'm about to show a photo of what you did say. Do you know what I mean? If you can't be a man and say, do you know what I mean? I've literally just spent the last 5 minutes telling you I don't care. So don't tell me that you didn't say it. Oi, cyborg boxing, you freaking legend. Doosh. Oi, that's gold. That is gold. That is absolutely gold. So yeah, I don't know. I can't be any more humble about it. I don't know what you want me to say. I didn't call you out. I just said that that was said, you know. I'm sorry if that's made you feel uneasy, but yeah, if you got something to say, I mean you could say it to me. You can send your number to my email, brother, which is bigbiffsgaming@gmail.com. Um, but yeah, like anyway, moving on. So yeah, moving on. Anywho, like the Desi update, Biff. Going up there would definitely be worth a drive. Yeah, no, I'm definitely doing it. Definitely doing it this week too. I just don't know what date. Yeah, oi, Drongo. We not much. Yesterday we did. No, yeah, I am moving on. Once again, I can't make everybody happy. Um, you know. But anyway, how many holes in a crumpet? Yeah, look, I'm just going to leave it because, like, I don't know what you're trying to say. I've got the photos here in front of me. If you want me to show them on camera, I will. But yeah, if you want, we can just do that on email. No need to do it on here. Anyway, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I really don't give a shit. Do you know what I mean? Um, I don't know. I'm a man, and I admit when I'm wrong and stuff like that. Unless if you eat half. Carl Barron. Morning. Walking on the left, passing on the right. How good's Carl Barron? Did someone say KFC? Oh, I'd love some KFC right now if I'm straight up honest. 100%. 100 percentage. What else is going on? What are we talking about? Pick a subject. We'll do that. Carl Barron is legitimately. I cannot. It doesn't matter. I can watch every Carl Barron video 100 times, and I will laugh as much as I did the 100 times as much as I did the first time. Fifi, oh Fifi. How many people fit in a prison truck, Biff? And do you have any funny stories about any trips? Oi, Steve Yeager, you bloody legend. Um, um, so how many? So there's literally about maybe 18 people on each bus. Some bits can hold 3 people, bits can hold 2, some can hold 1, some can hold 4. Yeah, they're pretty full. Um, I can remember this one time when we were going from Port Phillip Prison to pick up. Well, I was on my way to court in Shepparton, and so anyone else who's got caught along that way is on that same bus, right? And so I remember we pulled up. It was somewhere just before we got out of Melbourne, so I think it was around Deer Park somewhere, something like that. And I remember there was like, it must have been a hens party or something like that. And it was on a Friday, and there was a whole minibus full of these like chicks that were going to a hens party. They all had like these sachets on them and stuff like that. And and then next thing you know, you see them all banging up. Now they can't see us. They can't see us. But if you know what those buses are, you know what they are. And then yeah, next thing you know, all the girls started giving us a show. Let's say that's actually a very common occurrence when you're on the prison bus. I don't even know what that means. Oh yeah. All right. So the 07J, I've asked a question about Samantha Murphy 3 times. That's crime. But keep talking about groupies and food, I guess. Good on yous. Yeah, look, like I'll say the same thing to you that I say to everyone. I can't catch every single question, and especially if I'm answering a question, it's very hard for me to answer a question and look at the questions at the same time. So please, guys, don't get offended if I miss your question. I'm not singling you out and saying I don't want to answer that guy's question. Yeah. Hey, Biff had a nightmare. Diesel gas smell was coming from inside. The next stop was Frankston. Damn. Was in Enfield skate park, mate, just out my back gate. Oh, what? No way. Caught on the prison bus with not enough fare. Oh, I've seen so many people like other funny stories. Like people generally get muffed up before they go on the prison bus. It's annoying. If you've got to go from Port Phillip to Mildura or Sale or something like that, you're on that bus for like 6 hours at a time. And so people just overindulge in Persian rugs. And I've seen so many people like do themselves some mischiefs from passing out on the bus, like falling asleep, like fully out of it from Persian rugs. And then when the truck drivers will slam on the brakes if they see that happening, and they will go flying. Do I know Rick Russell? Um, no. Fair mate, sorry, bitch. Wouldn't be annoyed if it wasn't varying your thoughts. So, do you have any on the Samantha Murphy case or any other murders in the area at the time? So, I mean, I kind of do. I kind of do. I really, really, really want to do a whole video on that whole what's going on in that area with the murders and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely will. Oi, YouTubers offline, you bloody legend. I missed your question. Sorry, shoot it up there again. Once again, guys, I am sorry if I miss your questions. I absolutely don't mean to do that. Yeah, I was on the back to prison. The driver was driving like an idiot and he was going over the West Gate. And the guy in the cell next to me buzzed up and said he was going to chuck. Next minute, the air ponged. 100%. Definitely. Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure I did. Thank you, YouTuber offline. Be super duper, a bloody legend. Nope. Von Einem was supposed to talk when his mum passed. I was hoping you would. I have a lot of local connections there, and Ballarat has a lot of secrets. Yeah, all right. Do you Do you have my email address? My email address is bigbiffsgaming@gmail.com. I will smash it up here, but no doubt Gunhead Turbo Typer will get it done first. There you go, legends. I will pin that up. Wow, what happened? Oh, there we go. Rightio, legends. That is my email there, but I'm going to chuck Gunhead's one up that he done because he did do it for me, so I'll chuck it up there. Oi, Lucifer Von Tal, what's going on? I knew someone called Von Tal, actually, back in the day from the St Kilda area. What's your trip up there going to cost, you reckon? What trip are we talking about? Lisa Mason, funny incident scenarios. Yeah, we'll definitely get into that. Don't forget to like the channel, folks. Thank you, Cunning Linguistics. Hey, thank you, Shane T, for the membership. Absolute legend for grabbing a level 3 enhanced membership. Absolute legend. All right, guys, if you can just give me a moment, I need to drain the so.
Reverend, is this a conspiracy? Crucified for no sins, an image beneath me, lost within my plans for life. It all seems so unreal. I'm a man cut in half in this world, left in my misery. The Reverend, he turned to me without a tear in his eyes. Nothing new for him to see. I didn't ask him why. I will remember the love our souls had sworn to make. Now I watch the falling rain. All my mind can see now is yours. Well, I guess you took my youth and gave it all away, like the birth of a newfound joy. This love would end in rage, and when she died, I couldn't cry. The pride within my soul, you left me incomplete, all alone as the memories now unfold. Believe the word, I will unlock my door and past the cemetery
Coming.
wonder aloud if you're watching over me someplace far abound. I must reverse my life. I can't live in the past. Then set my soul free. Belong to me at last. Through all those complex years, I thought I was alone.
Oi,
Didn't care to look around and make
oi,
this
Mickey. Yes, I'll
world
check it. I will check it, mate.
And when she died, I should have cried. And
Oi, Skulls and Bones, you bloody legend.
you left me incomplete, all alone as the memories still remain.
What's the song? So that is actually it's a song I created on Suno. So it's the lyrics from Cemetery Gates by Pantera, and it's in like I made it like a blues song. I like blues. They seem to find all the missing SA usually all. Yeah, there's something going on in SA. I speak about this a little bit. I know a little bit of information about some stuff that's going on in South Australia at the moment. Now, if you guys have heard about the family, I've spoke about this a number of times, and I'll continue to speak about this because it seems like too many people are too scared to talk about this family. Now, this is a family of elites that always have a connection to missing children. And what I will say, what I will say is that there is a kidman that they believe is very heavily involved in that family. So if you know, you know, Nicole Kidman's dad has got a lot of dark clouds hanging over his head. Always. Who's my favorite rapper? My favorite Aussie rapper would probably be Enter, and my favorite like all time rapper would probably be Chuck D. Nah, I'm joking. I don't know, maybe Tupac. I know that's a big call, but like I like a lot of newer rappers, but Tupac is yeah. Cast Chronicles. I am heading to Currambara, Leongatha, and Inverloch this weekend. I will hear what some locals are thinking about the mushroom scrag. Oh yeah, nice, nice. It'd be good, be good to head up there. But I promise you guys, I am heading up to Paw Punker. Um, yeah, I definitely think. Biff, have you heard of Fiona Barnett? She talks about SA. I believe. Now, don't quote me, but I believe that that was the lady that put me onto my rabbit hole of the family, bro. No, it is whack as fuck. Surprised you didn't say taunts or lyrical commission. Yeah, look. Nah, look. The reason I say enter is because I've done prison time, and I've done prison time with rappers that claim to be who they rap about, and they're not. And there's no denying that Enter was who he raps about, and that's all I respect him about. Yeah, taunts was pretty good actually. I didn't mind taunts, But even the old school rappers by SB like spray paint rapping styles, you know. Um, yeah, Lyrical Commission were good. Yeah, he's dope, bro. Have you heard of Mercs? Yeah, um I have been locked up with Mercs, right? So but Merc's a fair bit younger than me, and he was only a young kid back then. We were at Port Phillip together. And I also believe that we could have been at MRC together as well. But yeah. I was trafficked to Holdsworth base like Fiona Barnett. No way. That's crazy. Oh, you poor bugger. That's crazy. Thank you for having the bravery to talk about that. Oi, DQ8EK. Who's your boy? You're all right. He's having a nightmare. Oi, Val, you bloody legend. Shout out to all the trap runners. Yeah, look, I used to get. Do you know what was funny, right? Um, I never really got into Aussie hip hop before I'd done my big sentence. So, like from 2010 to the end of 2018, and I um, I was put on to um, what's his name, Flea. Um, yeah, Enter. I didn't know Enter. I didn't know Cursor before that. Um, and yeah, like I've got personal chats on my TikTok account where I talk to Ento. He keeps wanting me to take him on a ghost tour thing. A lot of family members moved to Byron Bay. Interesting enough, 67. Oi, 100%. 100%. I bet no one knows about the Hilltop Hoods testifying in court from a big fight in Adelaide in the 90s. A few got stabbed. I actually did know that. So, Bluey Gilla. So, the club that I was with, so a few of my members were actually the first people to manage the Hilltop Hoods. And so, the Hilltop Hoods actually have got a song out about the club that I was with. And, yeah, there was a few more things that went on too, actually. Yeah, look, I mean, once again, you can't make everyone happy. I just like I said, I appreciate Enter for what it is, and yeah, I mean, I guess that's what it is. As a matter of fact, Merckx ended up. I don't know if he joined or if he nommed up the same club that I was with, and I don't think he's there anymore though. Current affair episode: Australian Great Plane heist in the 90s, Bankstown, New South Wales. Two masked men hijacked a runner plane. One used a pump action. They only got $1,000. Wrong day. They didn't get caught. Damn. Yeah, they were good live. I seen them heaps live actually, and they were all right. I actually seen them at the Metro in Melbourne in about the year 2001, and it was like a battle of the bands, but for rappers. And yeah, they were all young as then too. Oi, bloody hell! Bloody legend, yonks your buns. Yonk your buns. Mad name. Thank you for the super duper. Last time I checked, he was full patch. Oh, well, there you go. 2001. Yeah, sweet. I thought I was right. It was the DMC champ. That's what it was, bro. I remember it so well because yeah, we went with like a big crew of our mates, and yeah, we ended up doing some pretty funny things with them Hilltop Hoods boys that night. All on the venue, just running amok. You made me laugh. That deserves another gift. Thank you, Angelic. The DJ comp, they were a support act to the DMC DJ. True, is correct. Championship. I was freestyling on the upstairs smoke. Bullshit, bro. Oh, bro, we were there, brother. And that's exactly where our interaction with Hilltop Hood started, from that balcony, because we were just like not caring as we usually did, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Oi, Colin, you bloody legend. Hey, JJ, are you still here, beautiful girl? Peg Leg's mother was Mrs. Murray at Fulham. Bullshit. No. Is that real? The boys won that night. The master from Brisbane fucking killed it, but Jared was the man that night. Bro, to be honest, like that whole night, the only thing I can remember from that night, because we were pretty loose back then, and was just chilling out with Hilltop Hoods in their dressing room, and maybe this is a story for Patreon actually, because like I mean it is what it is, and it happened, and so but yeah, let's just say recreational activities got way out of hand that night, and we didn't even leave their dressing room from the moment they stopped, and yeah, it was funny as because they didn't want us to leave their dressing rooms, because we were just party. Anyway, DJ Rectangle was there, wasn't he? Oh, bro, I don't know, but I can remember this. I also seen Public Domain there. You know the people that done base in the place, London. And I remember I'd only just turned 18 years old, and I remember, yeah, this hot as chick came up to me, and she's like, yeah, here's a smoke. I took a drag of that smoke, and it just like I don't know what it was, but we used to call it fantasy back then. I think that's what I had on it. Jess says, I'm here. Sorry, not feeling very well tonight. Got a shocking headache. Just kind of kicking back, but I'm still here. Oh, you poor bugger. Oi, Lucifer, you bloody legend. Homelessness or jail? Serious question. Some say jail. Um, yeah, I'd prefer to be in prison over being homeless. At least you're going to be warm. At least you're going to get somewhat of a feed. Um, I mean, you can even get a reach around if you really want one. Um, you know, I would say. So here's the truth. Here's the truth, right? In winter in Victoria, a lot of the homeless people deliberately get locked up so they can do winter in prison. I beg cops to take me to jail instead of Canberra Hospital. Oh, yeah, damn. Nothing worse than being in trouble in the federal state. Steal bloody Snickers from Canberra and you're getting charged with a federal offence. Yeah, have you got any I know that you have some ibuprofen, and yeah, maybe take two ibuprofen and a Panadol, or if you've got some aspirin is the best for headaches because it thins your blood. How am I feeling now? Um Wait, I feel silly. Nah, fuck that. Homeless people have freedom. Yeah, nah, true. I get it, but like, yeah, that's just what it's like. Like I see so many people. Well, we love ya, JJ. Some mob up here, hungry in jail, second home for them. 100%. And I don't blame them. Like, it's cold. Like, I've been homeless before, and living on the streets in winter is crazy. And as a matter of fact, last time I was homeless, I actually had my shoes stolen from me in the middle of the night. And that was the worst like week of my life. I couldn't afford a pair of shoes. Everyone's telling me to go stamp people for shoes. I could never do that. And I remember it was the middle of winter. It was pissing down with rain. It was a nightmare. What do you think? Desi would pick jail or freedom? I mean, I think Desi's picking freedom as we speak. A naughty person I know is much more polite after being put in juvenile detention because next time they go to the big house. And look, this is what I believe. This is so YouTube user offline. So this is exactly what needs to happen. These kids need to be sent to juvenile detention. Fuck bail, just jail for these little pricks. And and I'm not saying no children deserve to be in prison. But if children are running around with knives and swords and guns and machine guns, they've all got machine guns now too. So you watch, mark my words, this time next year, it won't be a machete epidemic. It will be like Western Sydney. We're going to have a machine gun epidemic. You know what it's like when you see someone in that last video that I posted, the dude took 6 times, 5 times to realize that the safety was on, and then 26 shells in 1 second into the house. Where can I find the other place you put your video, Biff? The stuff you talk freely. Oh yeah, so that's called Patreon. So Gunhead, absolute legend, bro. Please, you absolute legend. You're so quick with all this stuff. Do you reckon you could please chuck a Patreon, my Patreon link up there? But yeah, keep in mind what I just said. I'm about to pump some more Patreon videos out there. Yeah. That Asian kid who chased off 3 machete fuckwids the other night in Melbourne's a pisser. Oh yeah, 100%. How bad is it now though? Oi, Gunhead, you bloody legend. Oi, yonk your buns, you legend. Bloody super duper, you bloody legend. Alrighto, guys. That is my Patreon link right there. A lot of them parents don't give a fuck about them as well. That's the worst thing. I say this a lot that like these poor kids that are dying when they leave their home from knife crimes, like a lot of this stuff. Oh yeah, so Jess, I will be sending you an email after the live. I just remembered what Angel just told me. So I think that's what. Do you care if I call you Angel, Angelic? So that's what Angelic has just sent me last night and asked me to pass it on to you. So I will do that. Oh, you are Sean Tomiello on that channel? Oh yeah, mad. So yeah, I I actually replied to your message today, and yeah, chucked a video up there. I was pretty sure I spoke to you. Some old bloke got slashed at Lilydale. Oh bullshit! Where at the station? Cockatoo Island. Yeah, bloody oath. So, so guys, so the people that don't know, so when people gift memberships, they are just by random. You can't pick where your memberships are going. So they just go to random people. No worries, madam. At the station. How did I know that you were going to say that? Fuck, it's crazy there now, isn't it? Hey, what's going on, JD? Oh, trip to Paul Punker, the dollars. Oh yeah, true. Thank you, legend. Um, yeah, I wouldn't imagine it'll cost that much in fuel to get there. To be honest, um, I am a part of the northeast. Thank you, legend JD. Absolute legend. Thank you for last night. Absolute legend effort. You kept blowing my mind, and yeah, I just want to say thank you. I did put a thank you message up at the start of the premiere tonight, but yeah, it's hard. Some people don't get to see it, and yeah, just wanted to thank everybody that went insane last night with the gifting. Absolutely bonkers. Literally, like in all honesty, at the end, I was nearly tearing up. I was like, "What the hell?" Oh, you and Jess are so cute. Oh, thank you, Upside. Um, I believe she's the cute one. I've just got character. Is Ipswich notorious enough to be on the map? I hate it here. Oi, so Ipswich can be a bad place. Like, no disrespect to anyone that lives there and loves it, but you guys would know. So, like, Ipswich is one of those places in, you know, Brisbane, that part of the area. Oi, bloody yonk, you bunge, you bloody legend, the bloody super duper, bloody legend, absolute legend. Dosh, there it is. Whooshka. Just remembered I could do that now. Absolute legend. Wonk your buns, legend. I seen community raise 150K for people this year. Two disabled, one dead. Yeah, that's actually something that I thought about doing. You know, we get like this is a bad time for floods. Um, so we get a lot of floods around Australia, and that'd be awesome. Oi, 100%. So Jess and I have been talking about it. Oi, cyborg boxer with the bloody super duper. Biff, what do you think the penalty for animal cruelty should be besides a decent hiding? Like, I absolute. So this is the way I look at it, right? So an animal like a dog, whatever, is just as defenseless as a child and can't fight back. You know what I mean? So I bloody 100% believe that all people that do animal cruelty should get the same amount of time as if they were doing that cruelty to a human. And why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't they? Like, what? Because it's a dog, it doesn't, like, obviously, I understand people what they say, but it's still a living creature, and dogs are awesome. All they want is your love and for you to love them, and you'll have the most loyal creature on the world in the world. The chair, definitely a lashing. 100%. Oh, did you mean when they get into prison and then they run into people like us? What do you think that they should get? I promise you, lashings would be on the cards. So, um, it is alleged that I have been known to sticky tape people's backwards on the chairs. So the front of the back of the chairs here, and then sticky tape their hands to the chair legs. And it's been alleged that there's been a few lashings over a few incidents, not for animal cruelty, but for women or children cruelty. Dogs are definitely the closest. Absolutely angelic. And 100%. Jamie's got the dog in his profile picture as well. 100%. So I don't see why there shouldn't be any kind of, there should be parity of sentencing. It is a living creature that if they lived is going to be tormented for the rest of their life. So that's what I think. And as a matter of fact, like until we started like building this community here, and I actually like really, really had like veered away from humans, but this chat, this community has reassured me that there are such good humans out there. And but yeah, people who hurt dogs and come across people like myself in prison are going to get hurt. There's no two ways about it. And so generally they will get the same treatment. I've seen somebody get lit on fire, that lit a cat on fire. Um, just that. And I've seen this other guy that did something to his ex girlfriend's dog over a breakup or something like that. And I've seen that dude get stamped out of the yard as well. I was arrested for belting a guy for belting his dog. Oh, good on you, legend. Dude, I lost my best mate last week and I'm struggling to stay alive. Next topic. All right. Hey, if you need a chat, my email is always open, and yeah, feel free to shoot me an email. Sometimes talking to people helps, and yeah, my email's always open like a phone call. We ever need a chat, sometimes it's just good to talk to people. My fur baby is just that, my baby. Exactly, my dog too. Like I promise you, if somebody did something bad to my dogs, I would be in prison for a long time. There's no two ways about it. I would show them what happens to people who hurt animals. Righto, legends. Who's going to the Froth and Fury Fest with the Biff held at Adelaide Showgrounds, January 2000? Look, I am so keen to go to that. Thank you, Melinda. Hey, legends. Do you think Desi is still alive? I do. I think Desi is still alive and living on terra firma elsewhere. They dug the hole at the sail tip looking for a rolling pin. Damn. I was driving down Mahoney Road, Thomastown Reservoir in heavy traffic. I followed the prick home. Bloody oath, I would have too. Thank you, everyone. I had a cat for 23 years, most loyal thing. Yeah, oi, animals are the best. Animals are the best. They don't want nothing. They will, like, legitimately look after you. They will fight to the death to protect you, too. That's a massive innings. Same for pussycats. I help with fostering. I have 4 beautiful cats. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Yeah, look, I love all animals. I really love birds, and I'm really wanting to get a bird, and I will get one. want to tell Biff about Froth and Fury. One of you lovely. It's better be buying me a beer. There, I'm catching the train solo from Melbourne. Well, you might even have a few people on that train with you. Thank you, Luke. I'd die for my dogs too, man. No two ways about it. My dog never cared when I came home late and drunk. That's right. And they won't tell you off, and they'll still come and sit on your lap. Hey, they'll even lick your face. You should get a crow. I love crows. But I actually love ravens. Did you know that ravens have an attachment with gold things? And they say that if you go to a raven's nest, it'll have like they collect everything that's gold. So they go to the beach, pick up gold chains and gold rings, and they make them a part of their nest. Oh, 100%. I've actually got a swooping magpie out my backyard. My backyard's massive, yeah. And so I've got a swooping magpie out out my backyard. I actually found a blue tongue lizard this morning. So yeah, I've got a new pet that I'm looking after to see if he's okay. Look up JD therapy dogs. Oh yeah, nice. I'm the bird man. I can get what you want. Look, in all honesty, I would love a macaw, but I don't really want to spend that much money on like. So like, I'm kind of compromising. So like, I think I want an eclectus parrot or a cocky. Like that's the two birds I want. I want a cocky or I want an eclectus parrot. Yeah, you know what? When I go out my backyard, I put my glasses on the back of my head. That's what I do. What you're told not to trust is what you should trust. Please, please update us if you hear of anything you can share that happens to Danielle Maguire's murder. His name is Lockie Young from Ballarat. He just got 22 to 28. Hang on a minute. Lockie Young from Ballarat with the mohawk. Yeah. Hey, look, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Um, I've been I've been questioning Aunt McCaw's quite high maintenance. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, very, very, very high maintenance. But um, I thought that they're definitely the smartest birds. I mean, crows are pretty smart too, and magpies are pretty smart too. So yeah, no, I'll definitely do a video on do they have dogs in prison? Yeah, too many. My pets are what kept me out of prison, too scared of losing them. Yeah, that's it. Tarrangale Wood Prison has a dog program, might have been ages ago. So they also have that at Fulham. So they take the guide dogs there for blind people and they do the first 6 months of their training at the prison. Pretty cool, eh? Pies and crows both identify. Yeah, you're right. As shitty AFL teams. Hey, I'll tell you what. If we do go to this the froth, I will shout the bar for a bit. Cockies would be better. Look, I love them because um they're Australian, you know. All right, sweet as. So this is my email here. There. Wait, can you guys? Something's going on here. I can't scroll my chat. Can you guys see me? Wait, I don't know. I don't. I think it's gone. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you can? Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. It was like I couldn't see any of the chat and it said something about I can't even remember what it said, but yeah. Oh yeah, sweet as. Sweet. Yeah, you can put something. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. So oh wait, are you guys buffering and stuff too? Who has bottle fed and bathed? That's crazy. Hey, who can tell me? Who can tell me what a male fox is called? A female fox is called a vixen. What is a male fox called? I have never met anybody that can give me the answer to this question. ASIO is onto it, Biff. That's what it's. That's why it's. Probably it wouldn't be the first time. Oi, Cyborg Knight, you bloody legend. A bit odd here. Chinese spies in the chat. Ni hao. Oi, I'm glitching out. The Chaos Chronicles, a dog. Dogs or Tods or Reynard's Biff? Rod or Reynard? I'm so confused. Isn't Reynard's track where bloody Desi Freeman used to live? Yes, it is. Take it off. What am I taking off? Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Biff, does the heat affect with your MS like me? Fucking oath, bro. You know, I love summer. Yeah, good. Google says I'm right. It's a Vixen and a Reynard. Oh, well, there you go. But yeah, it's one of the main reasons why I moved back from Queensland. Just, it's not just hot weather, but the humidity absolutely fucks with me so bad. A male fox is called a Todd. Oh, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right. I'm sorry. I asked the question and then get confused. I get it. How did you even get in here? Yeah, 100%. And that's why, like, I think that like Northeast Victoria is 100%. Oi, yonk your buns. Oi, look, I'll tell you what. I am definitely going to invest in some methylene blue. I've had a lot of people tell me to go down that path. So yeah, yeah, I'm in Brisbiff and it sucks balls. So I have big solar and 24-hour aircon. Oh yeah, nice. Oi, that's mad. That's mad. Shadow people. Oh no. Jeez, it's been a few years since I've seen those fuckers. Teach all the goody goodies to not to do Crown Witness. No, no, that's it. Snitches get splitches. Love the stories. I just came off holidays in New South Wales. Oh yeah, nice. Welcome in. No, methylene blue. Methylene blue is a health supplement. I don't even know what it is. A male fox is a Lindsay. Correct. A fox is not a dog. Like a canine, that is. Good night, Lorraine. Snitches end up in ditches. Or a fox is a little hot chick. Is like a hot chick. I had to recorrect that then because when I said it, I was like, that didn't sound right. What's going on, Joel Dillon? Bitch is bitch. Biff is switching ever okay in any form. My email's right there on the chat. Right there. That's my email. bigbiffsgaming@gmail.com. It's a different email for my OnlyFans though, so just saying, just got to keep them separated. You know what I mean? Get a little bit confused. YouTube, OnlyFriends, potato, cucumber, KY. What? Shouldn't call informers dogs. Call them what they are, informers. I agree. Or rats. Or rats. Or stool pigeon. I never agreed with the dog label. Dogs are the best, most loyal creatures you can come across. A fox is a hot woman. Gunhead. This is Gunhead just said this is my only friends account, bigbissfeet@gmail.com. It's not really. It's not really, but I thought I'd just put it up there anyway and stuff. Oi, Hursty, what's going on, legend? Big, big plus Fifi. Oh, I didn't think anyone knew about that one, but I mean, apparently I have got a few fans. Am I twerking? Yeah, I got a black belt in twerking. Got a second dan. I'm second dan in slap drops. They probably should make a fortnight dance after me and how well I can dance. Actually, um, I call it the Melbourne Snuffle, not the Melbourne Shuffle. It's the Melbourne Snuffle. No, it's all right. What the fuck? I thought Biff's foot picks were free. I mean, they used to be. My foot picks used to be free, and I've kind of gone viral with my feet. People call me, you know what? People call me Bigfoot. You know what people say about having big feet? You've got big shoes. That's what they say. You got big feet, you got big shoes. They also say, though, in the men's world, they do say this: if you've got big hands, you have to wear big gloves. I can't find your email. Oh, that was all a joke. I don't really do feet um fetish videos and only friends. My girlfriend has a popular OnlyFans account. I just need a way to tell her. Oh fuck. Handsome some bitch. Dogs protect their master. The prison term was created by the media type so as to shun. Yep. But what I believe, from what I'm told, is that they call people dogs because, they will turn for a treat. Do you know what I mean? They will, do tricks for a treat. That's what I'm led to believe. There's so many different stories. The Chaos Chronicles. Biff, would you inform on a kitty fiddler? So I've made videos on this before. There's no snitching laws when it comes to kitty fiddlers and stuff like that. But here's the truth: those people need to be in prison because, let's face it, they're only going to get 6 to 12 months for ruining multiple children's whole lives anyway. So the real justice is done behind the walls. Do I think Tupac is still alive? I don't know. Have you seen the Coachella conspiracies about how people in the crowd at Coachella, when they done the Tupac hologram, they said that Tupac, like, it was glitching out, was doing things that it shouldn't have done. Yeah, the 4B2s, mate, love looking at the block and tackles. I used to say it to them all the time in the visit area. I said, when you go home from your job here every day, you've been working in the visit centre. When you go home and your wife says to you, "How was your day at work today?" Did you say that I look at 100 male prisoners, smelly cocks, and their balls hanging out? And then I asked them to bend over, squat, and cough and show me their chocolate starfish. Who wants that as a job? Yeah, how was your week? Yeah, I've been doing bricklaying all day. Oh, yeah, me, I've been driving trucks all day. Yeah, well, I've been doing cavity searches on prisoners. And, yeah, apparently we're allowed to cavity search the second knuckle. Um, yeah. If I was like allowed to do cavity searches, I'd be like, righto, we're about to take the cavity search now. And then they'd be like, oh, excuse me, Biff, can you please take your ring off? And I'll be like, it's not my ring, it's my watch. Oi, I promise you, the 07J, I will get right into this Danielle Maguire case. Um, I have a personal connection to Danielle Maguire. If you guys don't know who Danielle Maguire is, she was Tony Mockbell's girlfriend from Underbelly and Mark Moran's girlfriend from Underbelly. Toby Mitchell was in there for a bit. But yeah, I have a personal connection to Danielle. So I've been thinking about doing a video for a little bit. Your chat and messages have disappeared. So try getting out of the live and starting it again. Sometimes when they've been going for, like, as you can see, I don't know if you can see that right there. We've been going for nearly 2 hours. So hey Biff, do you know anyone 501 that should do a story if you do? Yeah, I do. I do actually. Um, Chaos Chronicles, the government should eliminate the PEDs via walking the plank. I agree. I agree. Um, I read PEDs as if you were talking about steroids then. I'm working all over the place in Oz. Oh, yeah, mad. Wonk your buns. Tell us about your names. Absolute legend for the super duper. Tell us about your name. How did your name come about? Who has a pet fox from bottle fed baby? No. Biff, don't the hard old nuts sort out booty bandits and why do they turn poof? So all right, so I'm going to stick this up here on the fucking. I'll tell you what. I can't tell you what makes people turn into sour grapists. It's not a big thing in Victoria, although still does happen. But you can guarantee that the majority of the times when someone is abused like that in prison, it's a power play. It's like you, you thought you had power. I'm running a number on you, and it's putrid and fucking brutal and just wrong, and I hate it. And what's funny is these people hurt people that come into prison for doing these crimes, yet they do them to people. I don't understand. It's a stabby, stabby, shank sandwich fest all around when that happens. I don't care. And I don't even care who you are in the prison. I don't care what your name is in the prison. I don't care who you are on the outside. If I catch you abusing any of my fellow inmates, I swear to God, I am dead set going to attack you like a spider monkey with fucking like kitchen knife sticky tape to their hands. It will be a bad day for that person. I got my name because I wasn't scared to ride any bull. Hey, bro, I don't know if you got that live, but so Tex that joins our live. So where Tex works, so they actually taught me how to ride bulls. I was the youngest bull rider in Australia for fucking 2 years, and I've got trophies and buckles, and yeah. What are you, a Jew? I mean, nah. Is it because I got a big nose? Is it because of my pelican brief? Oh, my bot. Talladega Nights. How fucking good is it? Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake. So every comment I answer now is going on the screen. Fuck. You been talking long? Yep. So I did bull riding for a little bit when I was younger. Um, that's how I became a member of Texas family, and yeah, this is correct. And we all had our horses there. So my mum's horse was there, my horse was there, my sister's horse was there, my dad's horse was there. Yeah, I how good it is. But that have you guys seen the Dewey Cox show? It's like a parody of Ring of Fire with fucking what's his name? So you would know Junior. Which junior? I know a few juniors actually. If you're talking about junior, that's an Islander. I know them well. True Stizzy or Rizzery. Smells like big. Oh, Angel, that's mad. So yeah, I've done a few. Fuck that, you wouldn't catch me on a bull. I don't think so. Here's the truth. Here's the truth. You know how I said I was the youngest bull rider in 2 years in Australia. So you couldn't ride bulls in Australia until you're 16 years old. You had to ride steers, which are bulls that have had their knackers cut off. And I'd never ridden a steer before, so like, yeah, the people that taught me how to ride bulls went in to fight for me as they were rodeo riders as well. The person who taught me used to ride, they call it bareback bronc riding. Um, yeah. Oi, bloody hell. Wonk your buns. I'm working so hard. There's a whole lot of working going on. Bloody oath. Bloody hell. The fiver from Wonk's going hard. Big Junior dresses like a lady now. Get fucked. Oi, was I talking about the same Junior you were? No way. Wonk your leg end. I love that. Have you seen the YouTube video Man on a Buffalo? No, I haven't. I haven't. No. So the bloke that Tex works for, who taught me how to ride bulls and introduced me to that rodeo world, actually used to pay for me to travel around the world and travel around the country and follow my dream. It was pretty amazing being like, from 14 to 16 years old. Well, I stopped riding when I was 19. It's pretty crazy. Oi, Aussie Wolfhound, you bloody legend. Oi, Abdallah Farouk. Or is your name Farouk Abdallah? Do, oi, bro, were we at Port Phillip together in Fishburn East, 2013, 14? Where is Turbo at tonight? Yeah, I don't know. Actually, Turbo hasn't been for a couple of nights. I might shoot him a message. I'll shoot him a message now, actually. Scrub cow. So the craziest bulls I ever come across were called Pat Speedy bulls. So there's this guy that lives right up north in Queensland, and he breeds these bulls that are mixed with Brahmins and dairy cows, right? So I don't know if you guys know, but dairy cows have killed more cows, not bulls. Dairy cows have killed more people than any bull has, right? So they mix these dairy cows with these Brahman bulls, and then they just let them run wild on these like 100,000 acre properties. They never, ever, ever see a human until the day they get picked up. And they are what in the rodeo world they call them rank. They are just fucking crazy. They have never seen people. So the dude that drove them from, I think they're like somewhere above Townsville or something like that. The dude that drove them from Townsville to um, the southeast of Melbourne, where we were, literally the whole, like it was a horse truck, was wrecked. Brand new, was wrecked. JD Float, you bloody legend. Yeah, 100%. Pat Speedy Bulls. They are the most, what people call the most ranked bulls in the country. As a matter of fact, people from overseas that do like in Canada and America and stuff like that, New Caledonia, they all get these bulls as well. Fucking crazy. But rightio, legends, I am going to jump off. I'm jumping off at 11 o'clock. Got another big day of filming and stuff tomorrow. We've been smashing it out for 2 hours. But as always, guys, I will be live again tomorrow night and then also live again on Wednesday night. Yeah. Julia is similar to Bali, where I live in North Bali, local wife and kids. Oh, yeah, mate. What's it like out there? The bull named Chainsaw in the 1990s. All right, so this is how much I know about that bull. So that bull was owned by a fella called Gary McPhee. And so he also bred some of the rankest bulls in the country. And so so Chainsaw's son was called Bam Bam. And so at Wangaratta Rodeo one year, I think I was 17 years old. And so there's a big difference between second division bull riding and open. So open's pro, second division's kind of like amateur, you know? And so on this day, they accidentally ran an open bull up in my chute, which was Bam Bam. And then they ran up the other bull for the open bull rider, which was mine. And I ended up riding my bull, which at the time was one of the rankest bulls in the country. And the dude that drew my second division bull got bucked off. But yeah, all right, legends. I am going to start wrapping it up now. I guess I'll see you all tomorrow night. Again, there will be a premiere tomorrow at 7 p.m. And I do have some banging Desi Freeman info. What do you reckon, guys? Let's get a vote. Hang on, I'll do a quick vote here. I can't because I'm not actually All right, sweet as JD. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Good night, everyone. Good night, all my awesome legends, moderators. Good night to all the awesome subs. Yeah, good night, absolutely, everyone. And yeah, another awesome cracking live. This thing will be up live. If you guys missed the start of the live, this will be up probably in about an hour. I can see these little bugs, and they're like hanging around my video lights. They make me itchy. I don't know what it is. Hey, let's all give JJ a shout out. What an absolute awesome human being she is. Big love to you, shorty. Douche. All right, thank you to all you legends. Absolute, yeah, another banging live, and yeah, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. So we'll have a video premiere tomorrow at 7 p.m. And then, yeah, as always, I'll go live between 8 and 9. But if I'm not live at 8, again, I'll do a post so you guys know whether I'm going live or not. All right, yeah, thank you to everybody who is sending me emails. If I don't get back to emails right away, I do get around to them. But yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, much love, much respect. I'm loving this community more and more every single time. And we seem to be growing awesome. And the community itself is becoming the most wholesome community on YouTube, hands down. And, you know, we make it quite clear that anybody is welcome here as long as they don't disrespect. And I think things are going great, gun. And yeah, absolutely awesome. Yeah, same. I hope to head up. I'll call you in a minute anyway, Jess. You know that. But yeah, all right, guys. Much love, much respect, and I'll see everyone 7 p.m. tomorrow night for a premiere, and somewhere between 8 and 9 for a live. I always say that now because, like, I am somewhat bad with timing. So at least if I do that, I've got a little bit of time to make it all good. But all right, legends, once again, we are out. Another awesome chat. Absolute legends. Much love, much respect. And as always, Oh, wow. This is so glitching out now. Anyway, as always, don't do drugs and crime in